I'm here at Milord's Renaissance Fair here in Tuxedo, New York. We're gonna find out if the harvest for Milord has been good this year and if we can pay him many coins for his fine capital wares. Let's go. Lord Farquad, what's your favorite brand of cigarette?
I like Marlboro, to be honest. Marlboro Red.
Can you rate the privies on a scale of 1 to 4?
These ones? On 1 to 4?
Okay, captive audience, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate these stockades?
10. Very comfortable.
That's great. Today we review the Renaissance Fair's most phallic food offering, the sausage, and I will find a masculine way to eat this sausage. It's good. It's a good sausage. Can you rate the privies on a scale of 1 to 4?
These ones? On 1 to 4? 2.
The privies are 2. You heard it from here first, on a scale of 1 to 4.
There was a nugget and a phone and a wallet in the one I was in.
Wait, there was a wallet in your privy?
Yeah, there was a phone and a wallet. They were talking about it outside, so then I was like, I better go fast so that they can get their phone.
So that the next person can piss on the phone and the wallet. Very courteous of you. We're going to do a quick review of the foundational food of the Renaissance Fair, the turkey leg. Let's give this fat leg a try. Hot! Surprisingly juicy, absolutely turkey, and a fat leg indeed. Delicious. All right, we're here with a wizard at the New York Renaissance Fair, and we're here to ask the hard-hitting questions. Please give us your wizardly name.
I cast Pay Me Royalties.
This is the worst wizard I've ever met in my life. What's your favorite thing about the Ren Fair?
Honestly, probably the role playing, the people who who are in character and such. It's really fun.
Do you have a favorite board game, card game, anything like that?
As far as fantasy medieval goes, I'm really playing a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've always been a Diablo fan. The last 2 releases, Immortal 4, have been kind of flat.
Okay.
But Diablo 3, that's classic.
All right, we'd love to hear that. And if someone's never been to the Ren Fair before, why should they come out here?
Just honestly, seeing all the costumes. If you're a fan of the medieval fantasy vibe, there's no better place.
I love that. And favorite spell as a wizard that doesn't involve taking my money?
Oh, so you took that one from me.
I have to. You could take someone else's money.
Can I take his money?
I love that. Taking the cameraman's money.
No, I meant the audience.
Spell. Everybody's money.
Yeah.
That's a sly wizard. We love that. You're a sly wizard. Serfdom or royalty? Who do you choose?
Is that even a question?
It depends on how political you want to be.
Royalty.
How was this year's harvest?
Pretty good yield. I think the peasants and plebs could have done better, but it is what it is. I'll go, I'll send my guys at them,
Okay. Shackle, shekel, or Mary? Fiona, Shrek straight up, regular vanilla flavored Shrek, or Donkey?
I thought for many years I've thought about this.
I know you have.
Shackle Shrek.
Who's getting shekels? Who's getting paid?
Oh, Donkey for sure.
He's gonna get that money.
Of course.
That leaves only one option.
What was last?
Marry Fiona! That's the plot of Shrek 1! Lord Farquad is a straight shooter. He's a man who smokes Marlboro Reds. He's a man for the kingdom, and that's why we love him. Any last words for the people, Lord Farquad?
Shrek.
Shrek.
My name's Zach Nelson. I'm working here at Hawk Studio Leather.
What are you making here?
I'm currently making a set of skirt hikes for a customer.
How many custom kind of orders like that do you get in maybe a day here at the Renaissance Fair?
I really couldn't tell because they just keep coming for us.
That's amazing.
Not really a rest period we get from them.
So you're kind of out here hammering all day.
Yes, we will start getting custom orders before the fair even opens from cast members, and we just keep going throughout the day. I've been working at this fair at this booth for 8 years, and before that I was working at a different booth up front that my friend was managing for 3 years. So I've been working 11 years at the fair.
How many years have you been doing leather work?
8 years or so. I started when I started working at this booth. I got hired on because of the metal work I did, actually.
For anyone who hasn't been to the Ren Fair before, what's your favorite thing about it that people should get out here for?
The shows are fantastic, and especially at New York, the crafts, as they are so predominantly handmade versus a lot of fairs, though the little fairs generally are better at handmade than most of the big fairs as well.
In conclusion, I forget why we came to the Ren Fair, but the kingdom is happy and Lord Farquad is stocked up on his Marlboro Reds. It's a good day here in Tuxedo, New York. Wow, that guy was strange, but I want to rap at you guys for a moment, okay? I've been to a lot of Ren fairs in my life. It's one of my favorite places to go. I think I've gone for the past 5 or 6 years. Me and my wife love going. We have a great time. If you've never gone before, I want to answer some questions that a lot of people have asked over the years and let you know what you need to kind of get ready for to go to your first Ren fair. And if this is your first time here, thank you for joining me. I'm Hellion.Vision. We do a lot of stuff on this channel, from gaming, politics, music, all sorts of stuff. If you're digging it, please like and subscribe to help this channel grow. Now let's talk about what you need to know to get to the Ren Fair. First things first, before you even pull up into the place, I'm going to tell you sometimes a lot of these places are out in rural areas. Keep some Gatorades and waters in the car. You're going to want them for when you're leaving. Okay, hydrate on your way back. Don't forget to hydrate all day. It's a hot experience. It can kind of be like an amusement park and you're outside in the sun. So it's a little bit taxing. Just make sure you're wearing comfortable clothes, drinking water, staying hydrated, and all that good stuff. Okay? Second, do you need to go in a costume? Absolutely not. You go in whatever makes you comfortable. Dress up, don't dress up. As you can see, when I went, I just had like a pillowcase that my wife turned into a shirt for me because she's incredibly talented, and she made the corset that she was wearing. So you can kind of approach it however you really like it, right? If you like to cosplay and get dressed up, you're gonna love this. It's amazing. If you don't like that, but you just kind of like seeing other people do it, you're gonna love this. It's amazing. Nobody's gonna come up to you and be like, hey, why aren't you dressed up? Where's your horns and stuff? Like, nobody's gonna do that. So wear whatever you like, but just make sure it's comfortable because you're gonna be walking around a lot. I suggest you bring some cash before you go. A lot of these places have ATMs, but like, you know, things end up being cash. ATMs have lines. Some of them run out of money. Again, you're kind of in the middle of nowhere a lot, so bring some cash with you. And I know for the New York Ren Fair, you know, there's $20 parking that gets you way closer to the actual where the fair is. The other parking's about half a mile out, which really isn't bad. You walk through the woods, but it may not be what everybody's looking for. There's a shuttle that goes from there. It's a free lot, but $20 if you got a car full of people, you know, everybody got 5 on it, you can just go into the preferred lot and you're gonna have an easier time with that. Now this one is very important for any of my friends who imbibe in the beverage. You're gonna wanna order a bee sting. This is not on the menu when you get there. This is something that people that have been going to Ren fairs for a while, this is what they'll order, and it's kind of a classic drink, but for some reason it's never on the menu. But it is mead mixed with beer. It is delicious. Mead is like kind of like a honey wine sort of a thing. It's very good, but it's sweet. So when it's mixed with the beer, it's really perfect. A couple of those will get you slammered though, so you know, drink those bee stings wisely. Otherwise, there's a lot of selections of beverages when you get there. You know, I'm like an old man now, so I go get my claw on. You know, a little White Claw keeps me hydrated, or probably not actually, but you know, it's bubble water. Don't ruin my thing. It's a good time. But make sure you hydrate again. Keep those waters on you, get waters, all that good stuff. Also, one of the elements that I wasn't able to show you in this video is the shows that are at the Renaissance Fair. And these are just like scattered all over. There's stages all over the place with people playing instruments or doing stand-up comedy or doing acrobatics, or, you know, there's a falcon show, there's jousting, there's all this great entertainment that comes with the price of the ticket. So, I mean, you know, it's not just getting dressed up, going to this place and shopping, or although that is like a lot of it, you know, to be honest, there's a lot of shopping. And again, if you do imbibe, you know, a couple bee stings in, you're gonna end up buying some stuff. I mean, I've got so many swords and bows, just because you're having a good time, and then, you know, you're like, I think I need a sword in my life, just to have, just as a, you know, a cool little piece. So you may end up with a lot of that stuff. I like the crafts and all the shops, you know, everything's handmade. Stuff does get pretty pricey, but again, it's like handmade craft stuff. These are small vendors. You know, it's not like chain stuff coming in from somewhere. And like my guy Zach said in the video before, it's handmade stuff. You know, you're gonna see people out blowing glass and hammering leather and doing metal work, all sorts of cool stuff, and that is cool watching in and of itself. Those are pretty much the basics. You know, the Renn Fair is a really cool place. It's a great place to go touch grass for sure. I mean, even to just hang out in the shade. There's a lot of wooded areas at the New York Renn Fair. I've been to New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. They're all really good, and they range from all sorts of different stuff, right? New Jersey's kind of small. It's a parking lot and like a few other things. It got a little bigger this year, but New York is very big. If you're in the area, I highly recommend you go to the New York one. It's open until like October 6th. So if you're watching this now, not only are you a smart and savvy citizen of the internet who has great taste in YouTubers, but you also still have an opportunity to get out to the New York Renn Fair. I highly recommend it. And this is not like sponsored by the New York Renn Fair or anything. I like going. I'm a dork who likes getting out there. And if you're like a dork of any kind, it's a cool place to go. I highly recommend it. So yeah, guys, that's the Renaissance Fair. Creating is like trying to find your way through a dream. Thoughts shift, change constantly. What was once right becomes wrong, too stubborn to die, like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice. Don't be the story, make the story. Make it right, and the truth will reveal itself. True ending to the constant search. Maybe I can change the loop I find myself in. Give it an end. Make it a spiral. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.